So a post went out this morning from EW and it reads, "The winners have been chosen and our team cannot wait to bring those weapons into the game. We now have the details from the community weapon pack that we have been voting on for the last little while in the official Hunters Discord. So here's what it will include. A 375 H&H Magnum Bolt Action Rifle. This weapon will have a wooden stock, 24-inch barrel, 44.5 overall length, and will have a 4-round magazine. The next weapon is a 450 Bushmaster bolt action rifle with a synthetic stock, 20-inch barrel length, 40.25 overall length, and this weapon will have a 5-round magazine. And last but definitely not least, we have the 300 Blackout Bolt Action Rifle with a synthetic stock, 16.25 barrel length, 36.5-inch overall length with an 11-round magazine clamped to 6. So, what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments which of these weapons you are most excited for. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I am just learning to be an IRL hunter. I have not even made my first kill yet. I have been out hunting several times. It's a process, but I don't know a whole lot about IRL rifles. So I did a little bit of research on these 3 rifles, and today we're going to have a look at what we can expect from this new weapon pack. So let's start with the 375 H&H Magnum Bolt Action Rifle. This is supposed to be one of the most popular big game rifles out there. It is supposed to be comparable to the 338. Now, when we come over to Wikipedia and look up the 375 H&H Magnum, this is what it had to say. The 375 H&H often is cited as one of the most useful all-round rifle cartridges, especially in shooting large and dangerous game. With bullet weights ranging from 235 grains to 350 grains, it has the necessary punch for small to medium game, as well as large, thick-skinned, dangerous game. In many regions with thick-skinned, dangerous game animals, the 375 H&H is seen as the minimum acceptable caliber, and in many places, primarily in Africa, it is now the legal minimum for hunting such game. It says that African game guides, professional hunters, and dangerous game cullers have repeatedly voted the 375 H&H as their clear preference for an all-round caliber if they could have only one rifle. So it sounds like it's definitely going to be quite powerful and a welcome addition to the game. And it also reads online that the range of bullets also is a great choice for most plains game species in Africa and for elk, red deer, and moose, called elk in Europe, in North America and in Europe. So this is definitely a big game rifle, and love big game rifles. My favorite rifle in the game has always been the 300, so love to have a competitor for the 300. Now, I don't actually know if it'll be as strong as the 300. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, there is no release date at this time for the new community weapon pack. I have read that it will be out at some point in 2024, but we do not have a date at this time. So then we have the 450 Bushmaster bolt action rifle. This is a very popular hunting caliber. I understand it is comparable to the 308, but doesn't have as much muzzle velocity, so it's not going to get the same distance as the 308. So I found some interesting information about the 450 Bushmaster online. So here's what it said. While it wasn't the driving force behind the development of the cartridge, there's no denying that much of the 450 Bushmaster's current popularity comes from the fact that it is legal to hunt with in the Midwestern states that have banned the use of bottlenecked cartridges such as the 223 and 5.56 for hunting. The stated rationale behind these laws is that bottlenecked rounds have substantially higher velocities thanks to using more propellant, which in turn translates into greater effective distances, making them more dangerous in the event that the hunter misses their mark. By comparison, straight-walled cartridges like the 450 Bushmaster use less propellant, travel at lower speeds, and rapidly shed velocity past the 200 to 250 yard mark, meaning a missed shot is much less likely to continue on and strike a building, livestock, or person. While that makes the 450 Bushmaster a great choice for bagging whitetail in the Midwest, where you can find some of the best deer hunting in the country, it would be doing the cartridge a disservice by simply treating it like a legal workaround. The round was originally developed for big game hunting, and that is certainly an area where it excels. The 450 Bushmaster is more than capable of ethically harvesting any and all game you might come across in North America, including grizzlies and bull moose. It's also an excellent choice for hunting hunting hogs in dense brush. Even the truly monstrous specimens that grace the covers of hunting magazines are no match for a single well-placed 450 Bushmaster round. Another great benefit of the 450 Bushmaster is its very flat trajectory and high accuracy inside of its effective range. Zeroing your rifle in at 200 yards will let you quickly and easily drop deer-sized game out to that distance without having to adjust your hold. Now, I understand it has quite a bit of recoil, so you're definitely going to want to have 3 points in recoil management. And online it also says that the 450 Bushmaster is great for whitetail, within reason inside 150 yards, and in really good shape, but this is not a long-range rifle. And then we have the 300 Blackout Bolt Action Rifle. Now, this is comparable basically to a 223, so it's not super powerful. It is great for small predators and things like coyotes, muntjac deer, musk deer, small animals. That is what this rifle will be good for. But I do understand that it will actually hit harder than the 223, so maybe it will be a little bit stronger than that. I actually really like the Zarza 223 for small predators, so if this is even more powerful, then yes, please. And it also says online that the 300 Blackout bullet fired from a 16-inch barrel has an effective range of about 500 yards. So lots of distance. And online it also states that the heavier, larger projectiles give the 300 Blackout good kinetic energy and make it a better choice for use on medium-sized game. The 300 Blackout is also optimized to burn all its powder in a shorter barrel, making it an ideal cartridge and a much more efficient one than the 5.56 in SBRs and large format pistols. So if I had to guess, the 375 H&H will probably be a class 7 to 9 rifle, the 450 Bushmaster will probably be a class 4 to 8 rifle, and the 300 Blackout will probably be a class 2 to 6 rifle. That is just my prediction, but that is what is coming in the community weapon pack. So let me know what you think of it in the comments, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to recommend that you watch this video next.